Hello, I'm Francesca and I'm the co-founder of Swapp Skills. So Alexis and I are both incredibly passionate about supporting startup businesses on their journey. So when the opportunity presented itself, we jumped at the chance. Working in an enterprise hub like Welsh Ice, like where we are today, we see so many businesses come and go and come and go. And we think the problem is they're just so strapped for cash at the beginning. Accessing the skills you need at the start of your business journey when you haven't got much cash is a real problem, and we want to change that. In June 2019, Welsh Ice hosted the Caerphilly Hackathon in association with Caerphilly Council. The challenge was to create an initiative or a business or an idea that would help solve a problem in the foundational economy in the local area. And then it hit us, wouldn't it be great if there was a way to help small businesses and freelancers start up by swapping skills? So we see it happening all the time, but we wanted to create a platform that would facilitate that skill swapping. We pitched it at the end of the day and we won, and then we were invited to apply for Welsh Government funding to make the idea into reality, and we were delighted when we won that funding as well. So now our idea is well underway. So our main priority at the moment is to get the minimum viable product, which is just the very basic version of the app, complete. Then we'll be moving on to all singing, all dancing, and adding features that have been requested from the research that we're carrying out. After that, we want to be linking up with communities such as Welsh Ice and other communities to get them on board with the app. Really, we want to be able to say in a year's time, we can confidently say we've injected £1 million worth of value into the economy. So being part of the Welsh Government Foundational Economy Challenge Fund has meant that we've had extensive support, not only from the Welsh Government, but from Caerphilly Council, from Welsh Ice, from initiatives like Be the Spark. Also being part of the Challenge Fund has meant that we've kind of formed a little family, like a little community with the other projects that were selected. Also in the kind of Welsh landscape, we've been able to access Development Bank's help. So we're hoping to go through Development Bank to get funding to push forward with the app for 2021. Do you know what? Not really. So both Alexis and I have run businesses previously in the past, which means that we've got quite a lot of transferable skills that we've been able to apply to this business. It's kind of like putting pieces of a puzzle together, and once you know how business works, it's kind of easy to lift that up and do it in a different business. Also, we've brought on a non-executive director and a technical director into the business to fill in any gaps in knowledge in the technical side of things that we didn't have. So most people would probably expect the answer to this question to be like, yeah, go for it, just do it. But I really think you have to think about it. The entrepreneurial lifestyle isn't for everyone. There's a lot of ups, there's a lot of downs. It's really hard, and sometimes I think we all wonder whether we've made the right choice. You're not gonna succeed all the time, and you've got to be okay with that. So I think if you are thinking of taking the leap to make your dreams into a reality, you've got to weigh up the positives and the negatives as well and decide whether it's really for you. Okay, number one, if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. And number two, success does not come overnight. It takes years and years and years of hard work, and often things that you've done previously which are kind of seemingly unrelated to what you're doing now, they're all part of the journey and they all kind of add up to it. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay, so one piece of advice that I got which has really stuck with me is not to put other people or other business owners on a pedestal. So you have no idea how they've got to where they've got to, so don't compare yourself to them. There's so much advice and support out there for entrepreneurs. In fact, I think sometimes there's too much advice out there. So having a movement that brings everything together and connects everything is really beneficial for entrepreneurs. So next up for Swapp is to launch the app. So that's going to be happening around the end of October, which is really exciting for us. We were planning a big launch party, but obviously we can't really do that anymore. So we're going to try and do some kind of launch online possibly. So yeah, we've got lots of big plans for 2021. So make sure you're following us to see what we're up to.